Welcome to episode 272 of the Craftverse series, and today I have a farm to show off. I already grabbed the materials I need for what I'm about to do, but I built a thing off camera. It took a long time, like an entire day's worth of mining to get all of those mangrove trees to just disappear. Mind you, I do not have mods or add-ons on this world, so I had to do everything by hand. I broke 3 hoes doing this. Granted, they were diamond, but still. And you can see I continued with my signature road all the way around it. It's already working. The fish are already going down into the farm. Those are the kill chambers with trident killers. I got this farm from Silentwisperer. I will be linking that video in the description. I'm sure there's an upgraded version of the farm, but I got it from the OG video. So, credit where credit is due. The reason I have these materials in my hand, though, is because I actually need to add in the rest of my stairwell. Mine out a little bit of space beside it so I don't have to worry so much about spawns coming in and attacking me. And let me show you the underside of this beautiful farm here. It took a while to get the redstone right, but I did include the XP collections. And then all of my stuff goes into these stacks of 4 double chests. Currently, I am going to be redistributing those to a larger collection setup in the future. But for right now, these are effective. And the only thing I need to do to turn all of these on is to come over to this right here. You see it gets quite noisy in here quite fast. All of the tridents are in place. As long as I'm down here, nothing can spawn down here to get me. None of the frogs can spawn down here. And we still do get fish. Now, I found that if I stand off in this corner over here, things will still spawn at least on the back side of the farm just fine. That's quite loud. Everything will just turn off the same way it turns on. It's not the prettiest ceiling, but it's effective. I tried to at least make the walls and the floor look decent. Now, Silent's version of the farm doesn't have a whole room underneath it. He just has the redstone going underneath the farm and a big wall around it. This isn't going to stop frogs from jumping in. As you can see, that guy's already starting to. But they're not going to hurt the rates of the farm, as far as I can tell. So for right now, let's go ahead, since I'm not going to need that, move everything over one so I can get my sword. So I'm probably going to need that. And we're going to continue with the same motif I was doing before. For all of the stairways at the base. So in theory, this should prevent anything from getting onto the stairwell. Obviously, there are some gaps with that because I have to mine out a bunch of the surrounding rock and grass structure here. We will get to that momentarily. Let me go ahead and add these in. We're just going to have it go to right there. Yep, we're going to do that. Actually, do I want to do that? No, that detracts from the view a little bit, so I don't need to do that. Yes, this is fine. Come down here. Okay. Won't need those. Let me grab my slabs. Oi. That's why I grabbed my sword. Actually, okay, I have some lights. Let me light this up. Well, you had your chance to run away and you decided not to, so. It's a bit easier to do it this way. Okay, one whole side should be fully in. Let's make sure I didn't miss any. Because then I have to do the same thing over here. No. Okay. Now this side will be a lot easier to manage. Ow. Oh, it's one of those guys. Die. Okay, I heard something come through the foliage. It was just a frog. I can live with a frog. That's fine. Okay, so the majority of this stairwell is now protected. It's just getting the last bits over there done, and getting the slab here. You know, honestly, I think it might be smarter to actually wrap an extra layer around this side. Just this side in particular. Get up there. That way, once I clear out that part, I don't have to clear out so much. And then we're just going to temporarily use that. Do I have something else I can use? Yes, I do. Let's get rid of some of my competition here. Swap these out for something a little bit more fitting. I don't actually have the mud slabs on me, so. Those away. I'll save the bones. Those. Okay, if I can do that, there's still too much accessibility. So for the moment, we're going to do this. Okay, I am digging quite fast, so I'm breaking in the walls that I'm not trying to break. Alright, so now I want to make sure this is at least down to this. Just to pretty much guarantee that nothing is going to get onto my pathway. So far it's going quite well. That'll work. Side note, I can now block this off. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about as many things coming up from the depths. Okay, let's... Fill that in. This is fine. That'll work. This is a little bit too close for comfort. Okay. Breaking mud almost sounds like a machine gun. Ah. Just when I thought I got that gnat that was buzzing around my face. Okay, this will do for now. I might have to get that tree out of there, but that's a lot safer. Don't have to worry about anything getting up on my stairwell. Stairwell's complete on that side. Looks good on this side. I can easily get in and out. Yoink. All right, I'm content with this. And there's no map of this particular area, so let's just get rid of these. Those are building blocks, so I can keep those. I don't know if I'm going to do anything else with this swamp at the moment, but for right now, just having a bone farm and a fish farm over there is a pretty good start. I know on the other side of this is where I got my horse from, Mudsdale. Just over here is a nice view. It honestly almost looks like there's an apartment complex around here, and that's just a little pool area. You can walk around the pool kind of deal. Let's get on out of here. I also have some updates to show with the Nether Hub. I've been gradually expanding it. Because while we have the duping glitch, I might as well get as many resources replaced and set in motion as possible. As you know, when they fully release that drop, they're most likely going to patch that out. And I'm almost halfway done with my goal here. The goal is to have a 100 by 100 square on all four corners of 0, 0. So from negative 100 to positive 100 in all four directions. So about 400 blocks. And this is all that remains of this quarter. And then I still have to go 200 blocks straight down. It's like a 200 by 100, no, 200 by 200 square, really. Okay, 100 by 200, that's right. It's a rectangle, not a square. And then I've got all of these prepped up, ready to place. And this is just a generic floor block for now. I might change it up later, add some pathways between portals, but honestly I might just leave it the way it is currently. But I still have that section over there to remove. I'm just not going to do that on this file. I have another character on here that I will gladly use my utensils from. I have about 9 minutes. That's almost enough time to do the next bit. So let me get some stuff put away. Mud's gonna be out this way. Now do you see where all my mud bricks went before? Let's go out the other way. I'm trying to keep my area organized. I do still have a junk chest or two lying around the house. It's just a habit. So it's these. Now what I need is chests. That is not chests. Grindstone, turtle egg, cobweb. Those aren't going to help me currently. But what will help me currently is I need, let's see, 3 times 16. So basically an entire stack just to get those in. Plus, we'll say about 6 times 2. So I need 2 stacks. Minus 128. Okay, so I need just under 2 full stacks. So we'll do 2 full stacks here and a little bit of extra, I guess. And since I don't currently have chests there, let's see. I need roughly double this. That should be enough. Let's actually go back there. See about expanding. I thought about expanding this section out here so it's a bit wider and safer to fly in. But if I do that, it's gonna mess with some other things, and I'm not sure I'm ready to do that at this point. come down here. And essentially, I'm going to be coming from this line here. Okay, that's the same. And then bringing them out here. So what I need now is to do this. We're going to cut 2 off each side. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now we're going to come down here. That's where everything's going to be. Yes, I have a sea lantern lighting set up in the floor. You didn't think it was fully lit up just from the jack-o'-lanterns, did you? Sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Pick all this stuff up. We're going to go like that. All the way down. To make sure everything actually connects. This will be my official storage for this side. Nope. Well. Now I will know where things need to go from here. Did I not grab enough? Where are my leaves? Oh. Oh, there they are. I was gonna say. That's gonna cover over everything, and they don't hold a redstone signal. So that will be fine. Nope. Those are the centers. Yep. Alright, so let's grab these. So we're going to bring you from this one. Honestly, it might be better to just go the one extra down and remove these. I'm not going to fill all of those up anyway. Actually, yeah, I did want to do that. That way it won't connect directly with the redstone, and I don't have to actually break anything. So much easier. Less risky. Take that. That's where those are going to end up going anyway. Realistically, I only really need the one lane. I'm sure I'm not missing any. I need to swap these out until they come down this way. I'm going to leave the one that's up there, because that's angled in a direction, and I don't want to have to fix it, so that can stay there. That way if I ever decide to disable this system, for whatever the reason may be, I can still have one. Get Hopper. Yes, this is the smarter way to go about it. Take those, deposit fish and bones. And now we're good. Everything's facing in the proper direction. And now I just have to do the same thing on the other side, But you've already watched me do it once, so now you can do it yourself if you choose to on your own world. And that's going to be good for today. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and I will see you in the next week's. Have a bunch more farms to build, and now I have some locations and free space to build them in for easy access. Please leave a like and subscribe if you are enjoying the series, and I'll see you next week. Bye.